Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? In this particular video in our series of routing, we're going to be dealing with the card now. The card, or expansion card, is what allows you to transfer audio to your computer for multi-track recording, as well as doing virtual sound checks. And you can use this in a way to benefit you for if you're a soloist, duo, trio, you want some backing tracks to come in there behind you. You just set up on stage, you grab your X32 rack, you've got your PA set up, you've got your tracks ready to play from your DAW, which in my case is going to be Reaper. And you can actually set these inputs to help embellish what you're doing on stage. And it's really simple as far as the routing goes. Now, setting up your DAW, there's just way too many. I can't go through every single one of them. But myself, I use Reaper, and that's what I've got running right now. If we look over here, I've got a different scene laid out here. If I come over to my routing and I take any of these and I move them over to my card inputs, I am now telling my mixer that I am going to receive a signal from my computer into the mixer, bypassing all the XLR and quarter-inch inputs. So when I click this, watch what happens over here to the left on the meters. Now I moved the first 8 inputs over to the card, and those are the first 8 signals coming in now. If I come back here and I move all of my inputs to the card, then I now have, I believe this is a 20-track song. I've now got 20 tracks coming into my mixer that are coming from the computer. If I go back to routing and I say, okay, well, I'm going to need only 8 tracks coming in from my computer for my backing tracks as I'm up there playing a solo gig, just myself and a guitar. Then you can put all of your other back if you're under AES 50A, and now you have the first 8 inputs coming in from the card, and then inputs 9 through 32 are going to come from the AES 50A port. What a lot of people will do that use just the rack, they will set these up as their local channels, and then they will take and come over here and they will move these to their card inputs. As you can see now, by doing this, I can come down here and the kick is now showing it's our local input 1. But yet when we come over here to 17, you see where it says card 17 now. Here again, input 16. This is our local rack. At this point, we're now pulling from our card, from our computer. And that is it for the card input routing. Now, do not get this confused with the record and play buttons for doing your virtual sound checks. So I can put this on record and still pull from my card. You have to remember that these expansion cards carry bidirectional audio. They send and receive at the same time. So I can play from Reaper and record back into Reaper at the same time. But as far as the card input routing goes, that's it. And that's just exactly what it means. And you can always tell, or you can always check by simply coming down to your config page up here. Click on the channel, card 17, click on the next one. Card 18, card 19, card 20. Okay, so that is it for the card input routing. On the next video, we're going to start going over the user in. Take care, God bless, and we are Out of here.